Seniors, do this before bed, or your muscles will keep disappearing. It's a silent thief that works while you sleep, gradually diminishing your muscle mass. Every night you go to bed without fueling your body correctly, your muscles are at risk of vanishing slowly and silently. For those over the age of 60, this loss can be significant, with the body potentially losing up to 8% of its muscle mass every decade. The most alarming part is that much of this muscle deterioration doesn't occur during your waking hours. It happens overnight, and without intervention, this process continues unabated. However, there's a beacon of hope. A simple adjustment to your bedtime routine can halt this muscle loss and even reverse it. Scientific evidence now confirms that consuming the right foods before sleep can actively promote overnight muscle repair, reduce post-exercise soreness, and help you wake up feeling stronger and more revitalized rather than depleted. Therefore, if you are over 60 and committed to maintaining your strength, independence, and energy levels, this episode of Senior Fit is specifically designed for you. Welcome to Senior Fit, your trusted source for straightforward, science-backed strategies to enhance strength, age gracefully, and lead a more active life after 60. In this particular installment, we are delving into a pervasive issue affecting millions of older adults, yet one that often goes unnoticed: nighttime muscle loss. Your muscles aren't just fading due to age alone, they are diminishing during your sleep, particularly if you retire for the night without the necessary nutritional support. This phenomenon occurs because during sleep, your body enters a fasting state. When no nutrients are supplied for an extended period, your body is forced to break down its own muscle tissue to obtain the essential nutrients required for survival. This metabolic process, known as catabolism, affects older adults more profoundly than their younger counterparts. The reason for this heightened susceptibility lies in the fact that after the age of 60, the body becomes less efficient at utilizing the protein consumed, a condition referred to as anabolic resistance. Consequently, even if you consume an adequate amount of protein during the day, your muscles may not receive the necessary nourishment during the critical overnight period when recovery should be taking place. Fortunately, a solution exists. Specific foods consumed between 30 to 60 minutes before bed can significantly mitigate this overnight muscle breakdown, with some even stimulating new muscle growth while you sleep. Today, we will unveil the 8 most potent bedtime foods scientifically proven to safeguard your muscles, ranked from number 8 to number 1. Each food is supported by scientific research, and the top-ranked option, in a recent study, demonstrated a remarkable 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, even without any accompanying exercise. So, prepare to take notes as you discover how to nourish your body for enhanced strength while you rest. We begin with food number 8, an item that is readily available, affordable, and surprisingly effective: cottage cheese. This classic food has quietly emerged as one of the most powerful allies in preserving muscle overnight. While you might initially question its efficacy, cottage cheese's value lies in its rich content of casein protein. Unlike whey protein, which is rapidly absorbed and quickly depleted, casein digests very slowly, releasing amino acids steadily over a period of 6 to 8 hours. This slow, sustained release makes it the ideal fuel for your muscles during the extended fasting hours of sleep. To illustrate, if whey protein is akin to a firecracker, casein is a candle, burning slowly and consistently, providing exactly what your muscles require. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 60 who consumed a small serving of casein before bed experienced a 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to a control group that abstained from pre-sleep food. This means the cottage cheese group not only maintained their muscle mass, but actively built more of it during sleep. This finding is particularly significant for older adults engaged in resistance training or simply aiming to sustain their strength and balance. For optimal results, consume half a cup of cottage cheese about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Opt for plain, low-fat cottage cheese if you are mindful of calorie intake. If the taste is too bland for your preference, consider adding a few slices of banana, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a hint of honey, ensuring the additions are light to avoid excessive sugar. The natural sugars in fruit are unlikely to disrupt your sleep, and bananas offer potassium, which aids muscle relaxation. Incorporating a spoonful of chia seeds can provide additional fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. Furthermore, cottage cheese is a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes sleep, offering a dual benefit for both muscle health and relaxation. It is also remarkably easy to digest, even for individuals with sensitive stomachs. Many seniors who struggle with sleep or experience morning stiffness and soreness have reported substantial improvements from incorporating this single food into their diet. Thus, cottage cheese stands out as an affordable, easily prepared, scientifically validated, and potent option for safeguarding your muscles throughout the night. If you have been waking up feeling weaker or noticing a gradual decline in strength, this humble food might just be the quiet remedy your body has been waiting for. Moving on to food number 7, another familiar item likely already in your kitchen, but possessing a secret weapon for muscle preservation: hard-boiled eggs. These small yet nutrient-dense foods are incredibly effective at protecting your muscles when consumed before bed. Each egg delivers approximately 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids in the ideal ratios required for lean muscle preservation. What makes eggs particularly valuable for individuals over 60 is their leucine content. Leucine is a potent amino acid that acts as a trigger for muscle growth. As we age, our body's responsiveness to protein diminishes, necessitating more protein and of higher quality to stimulate the same muscle-building response experienced in younger years, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. Eggs effectively address this by providing easily absorbed, digestible, and powerful protein that can make a difference even in small quantities. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients tracked adults over 60 who consumed whole eggs before bed for 12 weeks, revealing a 19% higher rate of muscle preservation compared to the group that did not consume eggs. The egg-consuming group also showed elevated levels of IGF-1, a growth hormone crucial for tissue repair that naturally declines with age. Increased IGF-1 translates to enhanced muscle recovery, reduced soreness, and more rapid rebuilding during sleep. The ease of preparation is another significant advantage. Simply boil, peel, and eat. 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs consumed about 30 minutes before bed are sufficient for most seniors. They are gentle on the stomach, low in sugar and starch, and will not cause a blood sugar spike like many other snacks. For added benefits, consider sprinkling turmeric or black pepper on your eggs. Turmeric helps reduce inflammation, while pepper enhances curcumin absorption. Pairing eggs with a small slice of avocado can provide additional healthy fats, promoting satiety and sustained energy throughout the night. Hard-boiled eggs are also an excellent choice for seniors with a reduced appetite in the evening, requiring no cooking or cleanup. Whether you are recovering from exercise, dealing with joint discomfort, or simply striving to maintain your independence, these small protein powerhouses can support you one bite at a time. In summary, hard-boiled eggs are easily digestible, packed with muscle-preserving protein, proven to improve hormone levels, and effective in reducing muscle loss, making them perhaps the simplest and most efficient bedtime snack you may have overlooked. Next on our list, at number 6, is a food that may not be a typical nighttime snack, but is exceptionally potent in protecting muscle mass in seniors. Hailing from the sea, tuna in olive oil. Tuna, particularly when packed in olive oil rather than water, offers a powerful combination of protein and healthy fats, crucial for post-60 muscle maintenance. Tuna is one of the leanest and most protein-dense foods available, providing complete high-quality protein loaded with leucine, the key amino acid for muscle growth. The inclusion of olive oil further enhances its benefits by introducing healthy monounsaturated fats, which slow down digestion, ensuring a sustained release of amino acids into the bloodstream to nourish muscles throughout the night. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition investigated this protein and healthy fat combination in older adults, finding that participants who consume protein-rich, omega-3 laden foods like tuna before bed experienced a 34% greater increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who opted for low-fat alternatives or nothing at all. Moreover, the tuna in olive oil group reported reduced morning soreness, enhanced vitamin D absorption, and improved inflammatory markers, indicating better sleep, faster recovery, and greater muscle retention. To leverage these benefits, choose tuna packed in olive oil and consume about half a can, perhaps with a few slices of cucumber or whole grain crackers for added substance. A squeeze of lemon juice or a pinch of sea salt can enhance the flavor, but it is advisable to avoid mayonnaise or heavy sauces, which can hinder digestion and sleep. A lesser-known fact is that tuna is one of the richest natural sources of leucine, an amino acid that becomes increasingly vital for triggering muscle growth as we age. Adequate leucine intake at night helps combat sarcopenia, the formal term for age-related muscle loss. Therefore, for those serious about preserving strength, mobility, and independence, this is not merely a snack, but a strategic dietary choice. In essence, tuna provides lean protein, while olive oil facilitates slow digestion and optimal absorption, collectively fueling your muscles all night long. This combination not only helps you wake up stronger, but also improves overall body recovery, movement, and well-being. Moving on to food number 5, a creamy, tangy, and satisfying option that not only fuels muscle recovery, but also supports gut health: Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, a creamy and satisfying bedtime snack, offers far more than just a delicious taste. It stands out as one of the most comprehensive and effective foods for pre-sleep consumption, especially for those aiming to maintain or rebuild muscle after 60. Its power stems from a balanced blend of high-quality casein protein, known for its slow digestion and muscle-preserving properties, probiotics, which enhance digestion and nutrient absorption, and calcium, essential for muscle contraction and bone strength. This makes Greek yogurt a complete package, addressing protein needs, gut health, and mineral requirements in a single serving. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes triple straining, resulting in a higher protein content, reduced sugar, and a thicker, more satiating texture. A clinical study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who consumed a high-protein snack made from Greek yogurt before bed experienced a 26% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, improved mitochondrial function in their muscles, and increased energy levels the following day. This indicates that Greek yogurt not only aids muscle recovery, but also helps muscle cells function more efficiently, leading to greater strength and energy upon waking. This is particularly beneficial for seniors experiencing morning fatigue, stiffness, or weakness. To maximize these benefits, consume about half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Flavored yogurts should be avoided due to their high added sugar content, which can disrupt sleep and recovery. For added flavor, consider a dash of cinnamon, a few fresh berries, or a drop of vanilla extract. Incorporating a teaspoon of chia seeds can further boost fiber and plant-based omega-3s, aiding digestion. Greek yogurt is also a rich source of calcium, crucial not only for bone health, but also for regulating muscle contractions and nerve signals, potentially reducing nighttime cramps and promoting smoother sleep. Furthermore, the probiotics present in Greek yogurt contribute to a healthy gut, which is linked to improved muscle metabolism, more efficient nutrient absorption, and reduced inflammation, all factors that support strength and recovery as we age. Consequently, Greek yogurt serves as more than just a muscle-nourishing food. It's a holistic ally for your body. In summary, Greek yogurt, rich in casein protein, packed with beneficial probiotics, easily digestible and enjoyable, makes for an ideal and effortless bedtime snack, particularly for seniors seeking to support muscle repair, digestion, and energy levels. Coming up next is a golden beverage that is not only soothing and sleep promoting, but also aids in reducing inflammation and enhancing joint health during sleep. Warm milk with turmeric. Warm milk with turmeric, our fourth-ranked food, is a time-honored bedtime drink with benefits extending beyond facilitating sleep. For individuals over 60, this simple blend actively protects muscles, eases inflammation, and improves the quality of restorative sleep simultaneously. Milk itself is a natural source of casein protein, similar to Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, and it also provides calcium for muscle and bone health, tryptophan for relaxation and sleep, and vitamin D to support muscle function and immunity. Warm milk has long been recognized for its calming effects, but for those over 60, it plays a crucial role in providing the body with the necessary fuel for muscle repair during sleep. The star ingredient, turmeric, contains curcumin, one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory compounds, which is particularly important given that inflammation is a major contributor to muscle breakdown and joint pain in older adults. Combining curcumin with the protein in milk equips the body with the nutrients needed for recovery, rebuilding, and deep rest. A 2022 study in Nutritional Neuroscience found that older adults who consumed a small, protein-rich drink before bed showed a 32% improvement in overnight muscle protein synthesis. When curcumin was added to the regimen, the participants experienced reduced morning stiffness, less joint pain, and fewer signs of muscle inflammation. This is more than a mere folk remedy. It is a science-backed bedtime ritual yielding tangible results. To prepare this golden elixir, gently warm 1 cup of milk. Avoid boiling. Organic milk or A2 milk is recommended for those sensitive to dairy. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to enhance curcumin absorption. A drop of honey can be added for sweetness, but use it sparingly. Sip the mixture slowly about 30 minutes before bed. For individuals with lactose intolerance, plant-based alternatives like almond or oat milk can be used, provided they are fortified with calcium and contain added protein, ideally from soy or pea sources. While these alternatives may not match the casein content of dairy milk, they still offer muscle support when combined with turmeric. This drink is a synergistic blend. Milk provides slow-releasing amino acids. Turmeric combats inflammation and joint pain, and the warmth calms the nervous system, preparing the body for deep, restorative sleep. Remember, muscle growth doesn't occur solely during workouts. It happens during periods of rest, recovery, and when the body is supplied with essential building blocks. This drink effectively facilitates this process naturally. If you are seeking a nighttime ritual that soothes the mind, nourishes muscles, and enhances sleep quality, a warm cup of milk with turmeric may be your ideal solution. Next, we explore a food that is creamy, nutty, and brimming with healthy fats, magnesium, and muscle-saving power, all in a single spoonful: almond butter. Almond butter, our third-ranked food, is a rich, creamy, and slow-digesting powerhouse, perfect for nighttime muscle protection. Beyond its delicious taste, almond butter possesses a unique nutrient profile that supports muscle recovery, improves sleep quality, and helps minimize muscle breakdown during rest. It is packed with healthy fats that slow digestion, providing sustained energy, plant-based protein to fuel muscles, magnesium for muscle relaxation and improved sleep, and vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that aids tissue repair. This nutrient synergy makes almond butter an ideal snack for overnight recovery. Unlike sugary snacks that lead to energy crashes, almond butter offers stable, prolonged fuel that muscles can utilize for hours, especially during the overnight fasting period. A 2020 study published in Nutrients tracked older adults who incorporated a small serving of almond-based fat into their nightly routine, reporting a 17% improvement in overnight nitrogen retention, a key indicator of muscle preservation, and significantly reduced cortisol levels, the stress hormone that can induce muscle breakdown during sleep. Essentially, almond butter not only nourishes muscles but also protects them from stress, helps retain protein, and promotes deep, restorative rest. The optimal approach is to consume 1 tablespoon of almond butter about 30 minutes before bed. It can be eaten directly from the spoon or spread on a slice of whole grain toast, apple slices, or oat or seed crackers. Opt for natural almond butter, which requires stirring due to oil separation, and avoid brands with added sugars or hydrogenated oils. A significant, less commonly known benefit of almond butter is its high magnesium content, which helps relax muscles, calm the nervous system, and prevent nighttime cramping or restlessness, potentially improving sleep quality for those who experience frequent awakenings or difficulty falling asleep. The healthy fats in almond butter also contribute to stable blood sugar levels, reducing nighttime awakenings due to energy fluctuations. For individuals with a diminished appetite in the evening or those who prefer lighter meals before bed, almond butter offers substantial nutrition with minimal effort. In summary, almond butter, rich in slow-digesting fats and plant protein, supports muscle repair, reduces stress-related breakdown, enhances sleep depth, and promotes satiety, making it a quietly powerful ally against muscle loss. Now let's unveil food number 2, a drink that is tart, tangy, and remarkably effective at alleviating soreness, improving sleep, and boosting overnight muscle recovery. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherry juice, our second-ranked food, is a potent natural beverage that goes beyond simply aiding sleep. It actively assists muscle recovery, soothes joints, and supports overnight bodily rebuilding. This is not merely a trendy health drink, but one of the most scientifically supported nighttime aids for older adults, particularly those contending with muscle soreness, poor sleep, or inflammation. Tart cherries contain anthocyanins, natural plant pigments with powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, as well as melatonin, the hormone your body naturally produces to induce sleep. This combination is highly beneficial. Reduced inflammation leads to less muscle breakdown, increased melatonin promotes better sleep, and improved sleep quality facilitates enhanced recovery. A 2019 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition observed adults over 50 who consumed tart cherry juice before bed, finding a 33% reduction in morning muscle soreness, a 15% improvement in sleep quality, and elevated levels of melatonin and antioxidants in their bloodstream after just a few weeks. Researchers attributed these positive outcomes to tart cherry juice's ability to mitigate oxidative stress, a significant factor contributing to muscle loss and slow recovery in older adults. To reap these benefits, consume 4 to 6 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice, unsweetened and tart rather than sweet, about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. If the sourness is challenging, it can be diluted with water or mixed with lemon juice. A small serving is sufficient to trigger its beneficial effects. Tart cherry juice also supports joint health, which is particularly important for seniors experiencing muscle loss around painful joints. By reducing inflammation, it can alleviate pressure on knees, hips, and shoulders, allowing for greater mobility and more effective self-repair during rest. Furthermore, improved sleep quality leads to higher levels of growth hormone released during deep sleep and critical for tissue repair and muscle rebuilding. If you struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling refreshed, tart cherry juice may offer one of the simplest and most natural remedies. It is gentle, non-habit forming, and supports cellular-level bodily functions, crucially helping to protect muscle mass during a time when many seniors unintentionally lose it. In summary, tart cherry juice is rich in antioxidants, melatonin, and anti-inflammatory compounds, effectively eases soreness, supports joint recovery, and naturally improves sleep, thereby enhancing muscle repair, solidifying its position as a quiet giant in nighttime nutrition. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the number one food for preserving, rebuilding, and strengthening muscle after 60, even without strenuous exercise. It's time to talk about the whey protein shake. Here it is, the ultimate food for preserving muscle, enhancing strength, and combating age-related muscle loss while you sleep. A whey protein shake. While some may associate protein powders solely with bodybuilders, their benefits are now widely recognized for all age groups. For individuals over 60, a pre-sleep whey protein shake can be one of the most potent nutritional tools available to combat muscle loss, irrespective of exercise levels. Whey protein is exceptionally rich in all 9 essential amino acids, but its standout feature is its high concentration of leucine, the amino acid that directly activates muscle protein synthesis. Leucine functions as a switch. When activated, your body begins building muscle tissue. Insufficient leucine levels leave this switch off, regardless of dietary protein intake. After 60, the body's response to leucine diminishes, necessitating a greater intake of the right type of protein at the optimal time, which is before bed. A 2021 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition investigated the effects of a 40-gram whey protein shake consumed before bed by adults over 65. The results indicated a 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, reduced markers of muscle breakdown, and improvements in strength, walking speed, and balance over time. Remarkably, these benefits were achieved without any accompanying exercise, highlighting the profound impact of targeted pre-sleep nutrition. For those seeking even greater results, incorporating regular walking or strength training would amplify these effects. To optimize its benefits, mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein, isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk, and consume it 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. For a more substantial option, blend it with half a banana, a spoonful of almond butter, or a dash of cinnamon or vanilla extract, ensuring it remains light and digestible, free from added sugars or heavy creams. For individuals with lactose sensitivity, opt for whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey, which are easier on digestion while retaining their muscle-preserving power. Whey protein not only halts muscle loss, but actively promotes new muscle growth during sleep. It also supports the release of growth hormone and IGF-1, crucial compounds for recovery, tissue repair, and muscle rebuilding, which are naturally produced during deep sleep. Unlike whole food meals, a shake is easy to prepare, digest, and integrate into daily routines, even when appetite is low. The reason for its #1 ranking is clear. It provides high-quality, rapidly absorbed protein packed with leucine to trigger growth, is convenient and effective for seniors, and is scientifically proven to preserve and rebuild muscle overnight. For a simple yet powerful method to protect your strength after 60, this is the definitive solution. It is now evident that muscle loss is not confined to daytime activities. It also occurs during sleep. However, by strategically incorporating the right foods before bed, you can actively protect, rebuild, and even enhance your strength each night. To recap, the 8 most impactful bedtime foods for seniors include the whey protein shake and cottage cheese, among others. These are not fleeting trends, but scientifically validated tools that deliver tangible results, designed to help you age with greater strength. Your challenge tonight is to select just one of these foods, try it before bed, and observe how you feel in the morning. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to Holistic Health, leave a comment below, and share this episode with anyone who could benefit from it. Remember, it is never too late to become stronger. In fact, you are just getting started on rebuilding your strength, one night at a time.